Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel, Hummingbird Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you for your June time energy. I'm going to start with these oracle cards, and I'm going to read from the book from them, and that's going to direct me about what is going on for you guys in June, okay? Spirit, can you give us the energy and what we need to focus on for Aries today? Wow, too many. Just one card, please. Spirit, give me one card for Aries. Okay, I'm feeling this card here. Seraph of 963 hertz, and your number is 21 or 3. So with these cards, they have these healing hertz, and you can find those hertz on YouTube. So if you look up healing hertz 963, you'll find some really beautiful music that maybe you can meditate to, but Spirit is calling you to that hertz now in your life, Aries. So I'm also going to read from the book here for you, just a little bit. Okay. Practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, you are guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax. Allow the spiritual grace that wishes to reorder your life to manifest its miracle magic. Okay, so with that beautiful card, Spirit is saying to embrace joy, to go out in the world and have fun. And June time, June, the beginning of summer, is a perfect time to explore that. Get out, play, express your joy. There is a key with that expressing of joy and playing and getting out in the world and trying new things. That opens us up to our inner child. It lets that inner child out, and the things that are within us when we're born are straight from the universe, the divine. You know, we are still so close to the divine at that time, you know. So when we play and express our joy in the world, then things just fall into place. The things that you need in your life will fall into place and manifest themselves. Your path will become known if you can be in that energy of joy and play, explore. Okay, so with that, I'm going to do some more oracle cards to see what Spirit has to say, to help guide you to play, to help guide you to explore. What other words of wisdom can we get from our Dream Sweet, Sleep Deep? And I'm also feeling this card here for you. And energy. Wow. I got this for another group. I think it was Gemini's. So there might be something right now in your life that's keeping you in a state of worry. And with Dream Sweet, Sleep Deep, Spirit is saying it's so good and beneficial for you to be able to let go of the things that are spinning in your mind and just get a good night's sleep. I mean, doctors around the world are saying it's so beneficial in so many ways. It's going to give you energy and make you feel reborn. Also, Spirit could be saying here that they are sending you these messages in your sleep. So, wondrous dreams for days reborn. There are messages in your dreams, And that's why Spirit wants you to release and let go of anything that is spinning in your head when you're getting to bed that's keeping you awake at night. It's going to give you the energy to move forward, because without the energy, all light inside my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. Without energy, how can you play? How can you explore? How can you dive into new things and just really enjoy yourself? So with good night's sleep, you're going to get abundant energy, but also this is about self-care as well. So taking care of yourself, eating right, exercising, daily practice of touching base with the divine through meditation, going out in nature, whatever that is for you, taking a healing bath, whatever that is for you, is all going to lend itself to the energy of your body and just to help get you out and play and explore. So those are pretty basic and really good things that we tend to forget about when we're looking at the bigger picture of our lives. Okay, so what else, Spirit? I'm going to do some tarot now. What else, Spirit, is coming for our Aries in June? Wow. I'm not going to take those because they all spilled out at once. So just one at a time, Spirit, please help. What? Okay, I'm going to take these two. Spirit has some big messages for you, and they were similar to the ones that fell out before, really. What other advice? What else is coming toward Aries this summer? Okay, I'm feeling this card, Justice. This card, Judgment. Wow. And Temperance. 3 major arcanas in a row. That's amazing. Okay. So with the 2 of Swords, I'm feeling that there's some balance coming into your life. A transition, a transformation, perhaps. She's standing strong, like she's meditating. Her eyes are closed, but she is at peace here. And she is balanced between those 2 heavy swords. It's not a burden on her. So she is in a transition. Maybe you have something to choose between. We've got balance here with this Justice, and also balance here with Temperance. And again, this is a self-care card as well, that being balanced in your life, finding the joy, and there's an awakening here. But what's keeping you stuck here is this 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is saying, don't take on too much. Get organized with your thoughts. And get consistency in your life. This is kind of telling me here a little bit about you being, that you can sometimes get in your own way and make yourself stuck, kind of like you're being your own worst enemy sometimes. So you're having a transformation, but you're kind of keeping yourself stuck, either by not being consistent, stepping in your own way, somehow taking on too much and not being able to finish projects. But like I said, there's this balancing going on, a lot of balance. And also with this awakening here, this Judgment, you might be receiving some positive news, maybe about a court case, things coming into balance for you, someone getting just karma, that someone who's hurt you in the past in some way, that's kind of coming back on them right now. And maybe this is, you're receiving news about that. But really what I'm seeing here is a huge awakening. And you're going to do that by balancing out your life here, by doing a lot of self-care, treating yourself like you love yourself, embracing the shadow side and the light side of yourself. You've been doing shadow work perhaps, and you're coming to see that you are one with that you are balanced with that and awakened now. And just taking care of yourself, a health regimen, tapping into the divine by doing a practice that you can, you know, set aside some time to just really, you know, go within, meditate, doing yoga, some sort of, you know, exercise that'll help your body, mind, and spirit all together. This is going to lend you the energy that you need and help you interpret and understand the dreams that you've been receiving. There's a balancing out here. Some situation that hurt you, there's a balancing out as well for my Aries. So with that, I'm going to get a little bit more information here and clarification. Okay, Spirit, can you give us some more guidance about their cards and what they're saying about my Aries? Okay, we got the Father of Wands. So this balancing out, this transition has happened, and you've been trying for a long time, over and over, repeatedly, trying to gain balance, trying to transition and transform, and trusting where you're at, knowing that you're on the right path. You've been successful at that with the Father of Wands. He keeps trying, he's persistent, and he eventually is victorious and able to have this creative passion, whatever it is for you, come into fruition because of his persistence. So you've been persistent about getting yourself to this centered and balanced place, and you are victorious in that. Okay, so Five of Swords energy. We've got Temperance again, and Daughter of Pentacles. So the Daughter of Pentacles is kind of about learning all that she can, learning all that you can about whatever situation that you're in. Continue learning, again, persistence, getting to a place of balance, essentially, you know, and she gets that right through learning and grounding herself. So staying, you know, in that learning mode and having temperance here is going to keep you from being your own worst enemy. Temperance, again, the balance between the self-care, being able to replenish yourself when you're feeling empty, is really going to help you to stay away from being your own worst enemy in certain situations. And then we have the Justice card. You have honesty here, integrity, and strength. And you have the Strength card. So what is that about? You've been able to master self-control. You can master, if you are still working on the self-love and confidence in yourself and having courage in whatever situation this is. If this is like a legal matter for you, stay strong. You will have justice in the situation. There is a karmic balancing going on here. Okay. And then we have Judgment. Spirit, can you give us some clarification on Judgment? So your awakening is calling for meditation, taking a rest, going within. This awakening is about going within. And then the Son of Cups is the Knight of Cups in the Rider-Waite-Smith. And it's passion and love and the arts. And so getting creative, like finding your joy, finding your authentic self here and loving it, going within, and then finding your passion, your creative passion, your love. It's new love. It's abundant love, and it's moving quickly here for you. So your awakening is coming through as being through meditation, perhaps the dreams, resting, rejuvenating, and then tapping into that like unconditional love of yourself and others. You're so strong here. Look at this strength here, this justice and balance. Strong. And then can I get some more clarification with Temperance and the Moon? Okay, so there are things, you know, there are dark, shadowy places in your intuition that you've had to go. And it's balancing out between that, like I said, the shadow and the light aspects of yourself. Embracing and loving both of them. And through walking in the shadowy forests by moonlight, you're going to find your deepest artistic expression by embracing moon energy and not having fears, moving past the fears of what that entails is really, you know, so by being balanced, you're going to tap into your intuition by that self-care, self-love, unconditional love. You're tapping into the intuitive aspects of your life, embracing them, even though they're shadowy. Some of them are shadowy. You're going to love them, and you're going to bring it into balance. That shadow aspect and the light aspects of yourself, the spiritual and the material, they're all coming into balance here. But this is asking you to dive into your dreams. Again, dreams. There's messages in your dreams here. Tapping into your intuition, going within. Look at this lamb. This lamb's third eye chakra is glowing. You're awakening with this judgment card. And unconditional love is pouring out of this cup, a beautiful swan. So that unconditional love, and that's usually with the lovers, but what I'm feeling here with this judgment is that this is unconditional love on a soul level, on a self level, on a creative level. So beautiful card, energetic, young energy here. Okay. Playfulness. Being able to express your joy without fear. Express yourself without fear. Let your inner freak flag fly. Okay, what else do we have for Aries? Spirit, can you give us some more cards for Aries? Other words of wisdom? Okay. The 8th house, transformation, karma, facing your fears and legacies. So 8th house, I believe is connected to Scorpio. I'm going to read that from the book. Also, hurt and heal. So you've been hurt and you're healing from that. And I did feel that in your card, like there's some sort of karmic justice happening for you here. And you've had to be strong through that process. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit for these cards here for you. So we have 8th house. I believe that's Scorpio energy. Yes, Scorpio energy. It's about secrets, and it's the moon type energy. It's about karmic connections, secrets, legacies, sexuality, and research. And we also have with the Daughter of Pentacles, it's about researching. It's about diving deeper, facing your fears, death and rebirth, transformation. Can you imagine life is happening for you, not to you? You've been given perfect challenges to highlight the snags of your soul and perfect gifts to support your healing. Can you let every experience of pain or pleasure work through you? Can you absorb every encounter and then let it go? This means loving with an open palm. Open palm. It's like the Son of Cups here. It's just non-attachment. Being open to loss. Trusting the universe will carry you to your next chapter. The physical happenings of your life exist to deliver the medicine you need, and sometimes the healing comes in letting go, surrendering the things that are no longer serving you, and coming into balance. Coming into balance here. So much balance going on in your reading. Okay, and then with Chiron, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay, so this is, you know, a planet that moves around slowly around the sun. And it's interesting that we're right now in Mercury retrograde. So it's all about healing from hurts, a spiritual journey, the deepest wound. It's awakening, developing empathy, and self-acceptance. And so there's a spiritual injury, perhaps. Can you identify in your life what is your spiritual injury? What has caused you the most anguish? Do you have an unnameable dooming trait within you that you consider a fatal flaw? With self-compassion, explore your shame. Here I said that. That's the moon. The moon. So explore your shame, and once you do, practice owning it and even loving it. That balance between the dark and the light, the shadow and the light. When shame releases its hold, you're left gloriously whole, perfectly imperfect, radiant and wise. You soar above your pain and develop self-acceptance and empathy for others. What's more, wearing your bumps and bruises with pride invites others to do the same. When you're at peace with yourself, your gaze softens. How healing it is for another to be seen in their entirety. You become a healing force, and your wound is your superpower. I love that. Your wound is your superpower because you can understand and empathize and help heal others once you've healed yourself and come into this balance. Incredible reading, Aries. Okay, can we get a archetype card for Aries here? So I got this wild thing here, but I'm being called to this card here for you. I feel like there's two here, so I'm going to take both of them. Three cards. All right, I guess I'll take them. You have the riddle, the one, and the shaman. So you are a healer. You can take difficult situations and untie the knot, the puzzle of humanity, the empathy that I'm feeling here, this healing hand. You have this energy within you because you're awakened now, and you have that unconditional love, the one, the whole. The two sides, aspects of yourself have become one, and you love the one part of you unconditionally. And you are a healer here. You have the magic within you. The shaman is similar to the magician, where you can manifest anything. You're not afraid of death. You know that there's something beyond, and you can manifest that into the world and help heal. So, with that, I'm going to also read just a little bit from the book on each one. Just to give a little more fullness to that, because I have never pulled 3 cards like that. For the shaman here, you know, you are the medicine woman. When this energy is in light, you're a fearless student and practitioner. Strong. You are out of fear. You study and you become a mentor. You're healing the self so that you can heal others. And this is so true. When this energy is in the dark here, over promises, so has a hard time saying no, blames, hurts themselves and others. So not accepting the things that you do and blaming others and yourself. You know, step away from guilt with this energy. So contrary to popular belief, the shaman archetype appears in every vocation: teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, poets, and just a few of the faces of shaman may wear. Okay, and the shaman energy can't be rushed. Working with this archetype requires study and perseverance. Yes, perseverance. Perseverance. So wait, where's perseverance here? We had, oh, the Father of Wands is about perseverance. You need to preserve and really just keep learning. So yeah, that's an amazing one. And then we have the One, which I have never pulled before. So the One is non-duality, one love. And the non-duality, I was saying, this being one, this temperance, this balancing, this becoming one, you know, and bringing the light and the shadow together. That's totally what I was feeling from it. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that are left to savor for a lifetime. The One is both the energy that unites all living beings, the masculine and the feminine too, like really embodying the duality within us and to bring it into one. When this energy is in light, it serves, loves, accepts, and resonates. When dark, it ignores, omits, and excludes. So yes, you are coming one, and the riddle, you are going to solve the riddle. The riddle, what is the riddle? The riddle of where we are coming from, where we come from. I don't know exactly. The tools, the riddle. L11, here we are. The riddle, the puzzle, the question, the mystery. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It can't be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. You are thinking too small and literally about the situation. The riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious, like the elusive wisdom of the Zen koan. Focusing harder won't do it. Neither will increased effort. No, what you have to do is play and find joy and release all of that, because the focusing harder and working harder won't do it. It's about, exactly, wow. Neither will increase effort. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. Time, surrender, and humor. What feels like the most pressing dilemma won't reveal its deeper wisdom for a long time. There's divine timing at play here. Eventually, you'll learn a profound lesson from the riddle. For now, get comfortable with its limitations of your intellect, and the reality of not knowing it may in fact be the only reality there is. So relax, surrender, find your joy, and express it and explore, and the answers are going to come to you in your dreams. Whatever answers you're searching through meditation, allowing this awakening to really seep into you. When light, the riddle is a great awakening or the aha moment. When dark, it's manipulative, it's deceit or trickery. So like that, I mean, it's the shaman who isn't really a shaman who comes in and says, I can heal this, I can heal that, but he's really not doing anything. It's illusion. So that awakening, a true awakened being, waits for that divine timing, that aha moment to come in. And there you'll find the bringing in, the combining of our duality, the masculine and the feminine, the shadow and the light, the bringing together and loving it as a whole is going to bring you into that shamanistic healing energy that I'm feeling from your reading. So, wow, what an amazing reading. I am so proud of you, Aries. If this is resonating for you, if you like my reading, please like and subscribe. I'd love to see you again. I appreciate you. You're an amazing spirit here. I'm so proud of you and wishing you all the best of luck in your journey. Bye-bye for now.